Hello and welcome ladies and gentlemen, Hunkpain Gaming is here with you in another video about Warframe. Today's video is about the Hystrix weapon. We got it upgraded to the Prime after, of course, the Cora Prime is here. It's like her signature weapons along with the Dual Keres Prime. The last video was about the Dual Keres Prime and I took like a week, guys, that didn't post anything because your boy Hank got a bit sick. I'm sorry about that, guys, but we're back on the track. So guys, this weapon is very special in a way. Hank, every weapon you're saying is special. Come on. Yeah, I know, guys, but this weapon is really special because this weapon can cycle between toxin, heat, electricity, cold, and so on. So profit taker, hold your horses because I'm testing and trying different things for the profit taker on this weapon. So we're gonna figure something around that. So but the downside of this weapon about the cycling between toxin and heat, so you're thinking here, okay, it's toxin, so I just can put cold on it and I'm ready for viral, or I put electricity on it, I'm ready for corrosive. No, my friend, that is not gonna be working because this weapon, the element that you're cycling with, its extra element doesn't combine with the mods that you have. Yet it can get stronger with the mods you have, but it doesn't combine with the element you have. The good advantage of the weapon, it has like a good high critical chance, higher fire rate, and so on and so on and so on. You can get this weapon, the blueprint from Axi K9, the receiver from H3, and the barrel G4. So if you want to make some platinum as well, you can go farm this weapon and sell it because it's high price. And this weapon have have one Riven disposition, so the Riven is kind of expensive and I wouldn't advise really to get a Riven for this weapon. So very simple how you cycle. So as you can see, if you look down in the right side, where is my ammo, where is my energy, and so on and so on, and my abilities under the 16 to be exact. So you're gonna find poison quill. So if I hit the middle, the scroll, right, the button in the scroll, like you're doing the heavy attacks, right? So that's the button which allows you to cycle. Okay, so you go poison, fire, electric, and ice. For this build, we're gonna go fire, my friend, and I will show you why when I show you the build. So we're gonna test this weapon against level 175 heavy corrupted gunners, the badass mobs in the game. So let's go. So this is end game build, so without a Riven, remember. So we need, of course, it has to be galvanized. There is galvanized on it and so on. So we need to do some like one first kill or two, so we get everything activated. Let's go. As you can see, without even the first kill, everything is starting to look all right. Let's go. Now this weapon is a single target weapon. You need to keep that in mind. There you go. And it's very powerful weapon. I really recommend this weapon, guys. There you go. Look at that. Boom, boom. Easy peasy. There you go. Some veterans already know why we're using fire from the buffs up there. So, but before showing the build, let's hope and go to Steel Path. Now you're gonna struggle in Steel Path with survival missions, especially because this weapon doesn't do AoE. It's a single target AoE, yet you can throw some punch through on it if you're really into the weapon, but I wouldn't advise it. Keep the weapon the way it is. So for the dear new Thanos in the game, so after you finish all the nodes in your star chart and you finish the Angels of the Zariman quest, you're gonna unlock the Steel Path. The Steel Path are gonna give enemy level plus 100, enemy health and shield and armor 250%. In return, you're gonna get 100% resource drop chance and mod drop chance. If you finish all the nodes and Angels of Zariman and it's not unlocked yet for you, go to any relay, press escape, fast travel, Tation, and he's gonna get it unlocked for you. So we're gonna go invites only so we don't bother other Thanos when we want to leave, because we're gonna go just 5 minutes. So we go in, we test the weapon against these mobs, and we kill one mini stalker, maybe Vor, and we get out of there. That 5 minutes is enough to prove the weapon is really good. I survived with this weapon for 35 minutes. It's not about the weapon kills or not, it's about it needs help from another AoE weapon. So bringing Zar or bringing like Glaive Prime or any other weapon that can kill. So with AoE, so let's get some stacks for our baby Nidus. We cannot play without stacks on Nidus, and now we're going for fire, right? So here we go. Let's take our healing on. As you can see, it doesn't do AoE damage, so keep that in mind all the time. So it's like a single target weapon, yet it kills everything like in no time. It does so good damage, and I really Warframe in like lately I've been hearing like VE said they're gonna nerf the AoE weapons. I mean, come on. AoE weapons is so fun. That's why the survival exists, because enemies keep coming at you and you keep killing them. It's fun. I really hope they don't nerf. I think that's gonna be a mistake, nerfing AoE weapons. I don't think they should do that, but it is what it is. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed the new intro. By the way, I created the new intro. Let me know in the comments below if you really like it, because this is the first video with the intro, so I was kind of sick, like I said, and I made that intro for you guys. So as you can see, it's like one-shotting these mobs without a trouble. But as I said, if you look at the life support, we cannot kill so many mobs at once because the weapon is not AoE, as I mentioned. For example, if we use the our baby Zar, in the other hand, look at that. We cannot compare these two weapons to each other, right? Because this one is a primary and it's a cannon, the other one is a pistol and it's a secondary weapon. Cannot be compared, right guys? So, but we bring Zar just to help us clear some enemies around. Yet, there is a reason these weapons can go with like glaives. As you can see down there, you can see Hystrix Prime and Glaive Prime. They go together, right? Because they know these weapons, they cannot do high damage. Like for example, the Kuva Nuker is the most deadly, so that's why you go together with the, for example, the Glaive Prime or any Glaive Exoris if you're really into Exoris. That's totally up to you. As you can see, so this weapon really needs some help from like another weapon. Other than that, about damage, if you're gonna go like defense mission, capture mission, any other missions, it works just perfect. You don't need to worry about anything. I'm here to show you the damage, not to like they does this, does. It's up to you guys what you do with the weapon. That's totally up to you. I'm just delivering for you guys a build that works for against any enemies, right? That's the point. How you use the weapon, that's totally up to you. And some of you would say, Hank, why are you using Nidus? Why are you not using a helmet like Eclipse, like some buff, some other Warframes that really buffs the weapon, etc, etc. And there is a reason for that. So the reason behind this is I'm using Nidus, so I don't boost the weapon in any way, so you feel free to use any other frame. So for example, some Thanos would think, for example, if I use Eclipse as a damage boost or anything, or Chroma to boost damage or whatever, so they think, okay, this weapon works only with that frame, or because it have Eclipse. The same way it go with Simmercom, guys, when you test a weapon and they say, it's damage multiplier because stealth multiplier, I don't know what, this there. So yeah, one less thing. And Nidus is my main if you want to know why Nidus exactly, because there's a lot of other frames doesn't boost damage. Okay, Nidus is a tank, and it makes me easy. It makes it easy for me to show you the weapon, to focus on the weapon more than trying to focus on how to survive. It makes it just easier. Okay, now we have Torment. We're gonna try the single target on Torment. Come here, Torment. Okay, there you go. Well, it's doing pretty good against Torment. There you go, look at that. He took down the HP, the shield, sorry. Now he's moving a lot. So that's the struggle, guys, of using a weapon that's not AoE. But as I mentioned, the solution is always take AoE weapon with you and you're gonna be fine. Otherwise, this is just for survival missions, guys. And there you go. There you go. Kaboom. Kaboom. And Torment is dead. Simple as that. And we're out of life support because I didn't really use a lot of help from my AoE weapons, just to show you the weapons, guys. Okay, so let's extract. There we go. With Nidus, you don't really worry about anything. And one of the reasons I'm using him in the tests for this. Okay. 300 meters to go. Let's go. I really sometimes hate it when it's like kind of far, so you keep running. It's like same room, different players. There we go. And that's the tests, guys. That's enough with the tests. Now it is time for the build, my friend. Are you ready? War marks. Let's go. Hunkpain Gaming, 1 kill boss. Okay, let's go. So, equipment arsenal, my friend. So, starting with the arsenal, Nidus Prime. Why I'm showing you Nidus? Why I said it's not boosting anything, right? So, pistol arm, pistol damage increased 27% damage, velocity on critical hit, 90% chance for 120%, fire rate for pistols for 9 seconds, arcane awakening or reload, 60% chance for 150% damage pistols for 24 seconds. This one is very good. Okay, so moving to the next, we're using Panzer Vulpaphyla to proc for us a viral. This is the best pet in game, so go get it if you don't know how to get it or you don't know what about this pet. I have full videos in the channel how to get the Panzer and everything else you need to know. Why this pet? It keeps you alive, it doesn't die, it helps you a lot. So this is the Kuvazar and this is the Glaive Prime that you've been using. So we're interested on Hystrix Prime right now. So, and the gamers, we're using Galvanized Shot for 80% statue chance on kill, 40% direct damage per statue type affecting the target for 14 seconds, stacks up to 3 times. Pistol Pestilence for 60% toxin and 60% statue chance. Lethal Torrent for 60% fire rate and 60% multi-shot. Prime Pistol Gambit for 187% critical chance. Galvanized Diffusion for multi-shot on kill, 30% multi-shot for 20 seconds, stacks up to 4 times, that's 80% extra. Now, Primed Target Cracker, 110 critical damage, Jolt for electricity and statue chance, Hornet Strike for extra damage, and Cascadia Flare, my friend. Cascadia Flare is on heat statue effect, 12% damage for 10 seconds, stacks up to 480%. Now guys, why I'm using this one, I know many of you saying, secondary merciless is better because the weapon is single target, you need more ammo, you need the roll speed. I agree with you 100%, and the difference is like probably 100 something damage. That I understand, but for the sake of Cascadia Flare, it's a new arcane and it just fits so good with the Hystrix that the fact is that you can just proc fire 100% because the proccing is 100%, so it is fun to use the Cascadia Flare. But if you really want to push, you can go for a secondary mercilized, no problem. If you want to use Exilus slot, I would highly recommend you go for lethal momentum. This one, guys, you go for lethal momentum for projectile speed, as the projectiles takes like some kind of time to land on the enemy. If you really want to push the weapon even further, you need, so you can go for that as well. What else I would tell you, my friend? Yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. If you don't like the Hornet Strike, you can use Expel Corpus, but the primed one, of course. You can use the like faction modes, and you can go even further with damage if you're pushing really end game like mobs beyond level 400. But I don't think you would be doing that with this weapon. I really don't think you're gonna be pushing 400, 500, 1000 enemy levels with this weapon, because it doesn't do AoE and it's gonna give you trouble all the time. But of course, if you go in disruption, that's another story. for another video. So yeah guys, if you're interested in my Nidus look, we can go find it in the channel, because all my fashions in the channel. So yeah guys, what's left for me to say guys is I want to say thank you so much guys for watching. And really guys, even Nidus did like this, he knows he knows what's up. So I'm sorry, I'm like kinda still recovering and so on. I'm not as active as, you know, your Hunkpain. So if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Stay safe, like, subscribe, like do something, you know, like comment. We have a Discord link, join Discord, the link is on the description, and peace.